So I learned some lessons early on in my career. Goals are the key, but habits are the hands that turn the key. So I'm in my third year in business here in Dallas, Texas. I just came off a good year. I qualified for MDRT in my second year. I was excited, of course. I felt invincible. Why don't I set bigger goals? So I set a goal of 50% higher, $75,000 in first year commission. Why not? What do I have to lose? So I got off to a very slow start. In fact, by March, I was in negative territory. So fear and doubt was definitely creeping in. In fact, as the year moved on, in August, I was at $21,000 in first year commissions. So not only fear and doubt, but despair and desperation. I put together my resume. I started to look for another career. So I attended an agency meeting, and there was a speaker in there, Anthony Gailey. If you know Anthony, he's a hypnotist and professional coach. And he offered a workshop on goal setting. And I said, why not? What do I have to lose? So I went to this workshop, and in the workshop, he had us write down our goals. And then he had us write down the habits that we needed to attain those goals. So we wrote down our goals, and I wrote down habits like I set 3 appointments a day. I always get 3 referrals. I do my to-do list the night before. I get in at 7:30, and I had all these habits that I was going to do. And this is where it got a little weird. He had us tape it on a cassette tape to Baroque music. Tim, you will achieve 60,000 PCs. I had to lower it a little bit, as you set 3 appointments a day, to Baroque music. So I left this workshop and I said, what do I got to lose? So I popped that cassette tape in every day as I got in my car, and I found myself more motivated. And all of a sudden, I was getting in early, staying a little later, setting more appointments, and I achieved over 10,000 in first year commissions in September. So I started listening to this tape 3 or 4 times a day. And it's really, when you listen to yourself, it's kind of funny. And I said, this is really working. And so I was getting in early, I was staying late. I couldn't believe I was setting so many appointments. People were just giving me referrals. I was attracting opportunities in my life. I was so excited. In October, I did over 12,000 in first year commissions. I followed that up in November with 15, and in December, I had achieved over 82,000 in first year commissions, and I was the top developing sales force in Texas. Well, I've learned some great lifelong lessons from that, and that is small adjustments to habits can have remarkable outcomes for you. So my question to you is, do you have big goals? And are you willing to make some adjustments in your habits?